Let me get situated right here. It's your host F Merritt, pound for pound boxing channel. Hit that like button, comment below, share, do all of that. Salute. Let me tell you this. I'm gonna say salute to Ryan Garcia getting the seventh round stoppage on Luke Campbell. Both fighters did what they were supposed to do. It was a great, entertaining fight. Ryan Garcia gets up from getting knocked out in the second round, and he handles his business, man. He ends Luke Campbell with a good liver shot. It was nasty. Luke thought he was gonna go up top, so he put his earmuffs on, left the body open. All she wrote. Couldn't get up, couldn't continue. Oh man, it was a great fight. It was Luke Campbell is a better fighter than what a lot of people really say he is. I salute both fighters, but Ryan Garcia, listen, I like Ryan Garcia. And something that I was saying earlier was I think he's chinny, but he's worked on that, but he's reckless. A little reckless coming in when he's reaching. Now I do understand, Luke Campbell was a southpaw and he had the stepping over the foot issue, but when he was stepping over the foot, he was getting caught with some shit. Straight up, he was getting caught. But Ryan Garcia is so fast. God, he's fast, man. But I'm gonna tell you this right now. As far as him and Tank, nah, hell no. Tank knocks him out nasty. But then again, if you really think about it, Tank is a shorter fighter. Tank has the shorter reach. So he's gonna have to reach for Ryan. If Ryan can stay on the outside, I don't know though. I just feel like if Tank hits you, you're going to sleep, and it's gonna be even worse with you got put down by Luke Campbell. You feel what I'm saying? Tank is a different type of fighter, different type of puncher than Luke Campbell. Tank's gonna walk you down. You know what I'm saying? Salute, bro. Tank is a different type of fighter, bro. Like I'm trying to tell you, like he's gonna walk you down. He gonna take whatever that's why they call him Tank, because he gonna get hit with whatever. He gonna keep coming forward, hit you to the body, catch you slipping, make you bring them hands down, and then pop, it's a wrap. I don't know what Ryan Garcia's inside game is, if he has an inside game, but on the outside, the boy, he's fast, man. He's smart. I mean, you could tell he was learning a lot in that fight, but he's reckless. He has a couple bad habits. But man, salute to Luke. Salute to Luke, man. Great fight. I was entertained. I enjoyed the fight. I had my hands on my head. I was like, oh shit, I felt it. Especially when Ryan went down. But I knew that's how the fight was gonna end. Ryan was gonna get put down. He was gonna come back and win. You could tell Luke was gonna let him back in the fight. You could tell. And Luke, he did get caught, I believe in the third or the fourth round. He got caught and ended up turning his back, saying the bell saved him and stuff. He was going to go then. I think maybe he just couldn't get his feet, or, he got his equilibrium, knocked off a little bit. He couldn't get back, but he was throwing, man, it was just throwing some punches, bro. It was counters. It was like Ryan would try to load up. Ryan was trying to, let everything out, and then Luke would catch him with some shit, keep him honest. Great fight, man. I was entertained, but Ryan Garcia against Tank, nah, bro. Even in the post-fight interview, they asked him, like, oh, what about Devin Haney? And it's just, this is my thing that makes me mad. How can you sit here and say you're a champion or you won a belt, and now you're in line to fight Devin Haney for his belt? And even, what's his name, Sergio Mora, for the commentator for DAZN, saying, oh, well, the belt doesn't really mean anything. What? Why? How come when Devin Haney gets the belt, all of a sudden nobody wants the belt now? Somebody tell me why. Devin Haney is a threat, yes. But I honestly think Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia is a great fight. The reason why I say that is Devin Haney, he is a technician. He's going to use his reach, but he's lacking power. Ryan has the power, but his chin is suspect. He's got a suspect's chin right now. But then if you add in Devin Haney's lack of power, I don't know. It's an interesting matchup, but I've always said this. I knew what was going to happen. I knew it. Ryan Garcia was going to beat Luke Campbell. They were going to ask him about fighting Devin Haney. You see how his attitude changed when they asked him. He said, I want Tank. I want Tank. Ask the fans. We want Tank. That fight's not going to happen either. I guarantee you. That fight's not going to happen. I honestly see Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya in the zone trying to protect their asset. They're going to put Ryan Garcia against Linares. Watch. Linares is another big name. He's a good name. Gives him more experience. The longer that they can hold off on Ryan Garcia getting in with a real threat to him, the more money everybody's going to make. the better he's gonna get because he's getting experience. Think about it. You beat an Olympic, I think it was a 2-time Olympian for the UK, Luke Campbell. That's a great fight. That was a great fight. Great experience. He learned a lot. He learned what not to do. I tell you that because I'm talking about he got knocked on his ass in that second round, boy. I'm talking about shoulder on the canvas. I was like, oh shit. Like it was crazy. I really should have went live so I could have got my reaction. But I think, man, him and Tank, hell no. If I'm Tank, yeah, make it happen so I can knock him out. You know what I'm saying? Get all his clout, get all that in this hype train. But think about it. It's on pay-per-view. They doing DAZN pay-per-views now. You know, y'all want to do pay-per-views, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Put that right on pay-per-view. Big money for everybody. It can be De La Hoya against Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? We can get them in the ring. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be entertaining. The trash talking, it's going to be big for everybody, honestly. That'll be big for everybody. It'll be a great event. Cinco de Mayo weekend. Oh, money. That's what I hear when I hear them type of fights. Money. Cinco de Mayo weekend, man. But hey, I'm with it. Listen, salute to Luke Campbell. No, I don't want to hear nobody disrespect Luke Campbell. You got caught with a phenomenal body shot. You put up a great fight. You should hold your head up high. But I'm not gonna lie. I'm tired of seeing UK fighters having to take that walk of shame after they lose. I'm sorry, it's not been a good year for UK fighters. 2020 has been terrible for UK fighters, bro. Real talk. Look. Dillian White got knocked out in Eddie Hearn's backyard by Povetkin. That was hilarious. I thoroughly enjoyed that. I'm not gonna lie to you. Who else? Kell Brook got knocked out on national TV on ESPN. Knocked out and beat like ridiculously. You know what I'm saying? Callum Smith got beat 2 weeks ago. He tore something in his arm. Canelo beat him. And now you got Luke Campbell losing. Damn, it's been a bad year for UK, boy. UK taking L's this year. 2020 has been terrible for y'all, boy. I don't know what y'all can do. But nonetheless, man, we gotta give credit where it's due. Ryan Garcia, man. We gotta give credit where it's due. A couple things that I did notice with Ryan Garcia, honestly. Ryan Garcia, he's still a little chinny. He's a little reckless. Needs to work on the defense. He does everything fast. And that's not a bad thing if you know how to do it in moderation. You can be countered easily. Another thing I noticed with Luke Campbell, he had a wide stance. That's one of the things I was really looking at. I'm like, he's really wide. So if Ryan rushes in with something, he's not really gonna know how to react to it. But hey, great fight, man. As far as the card, I didn't see anything except for the co-main. You know, I saw a little bit of that. Them guys was in there throwing. I don't even know who it was, but salute to them. Salute to Golden Boy for a great fight. But we all kind of knew this would be Ryan Garcia's biggest test, and we knew that he was probably gonna pull it out. You know what I'm saying? But as far as him and Devin Haney is concerned, that fight's not gonna happen. Man, nobody wants to fight Devin Haney, and then they complain about, oh, you ain't fought nobody because y'all don't want to fight. Ryan Garcia and Tank, you get knocked out straight up. I give you 6 rounds, you get knocked out. It'll be an interesting fight. But I think if Tank would have knocked out, if Tank would have touched Ryan Garcia how Luke touched him, he wouldn't have got up. I'll tell you that right now. He would not have gotten up. Y'all hit that like button, comment below, share, do all of that coming in here, man. Real talk. Hold on, I'm about to check on something real quick. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Oh, man, it was a great fight. I enjoyed myself with that fight. I'm not going to lie to you. What is next for Ryan Garcia? Because I'm going to be real. Tank fight's not happening, okay? It's number 1. Number 2, like I said, in my personal opinion, I think they're going to give him Linares, all right? After that, Teofimo Lopez is out of the picture. That's not going to happen. No. My thing is, if you're not going to fight Devin Haney, why are you in the WBC ranking? Why are they telling Devin Haney you have 2 mandatories? You got to fight the winner of Luke Campbell and Ryan Garcia, and then you got to fight, Javier Fortuna. That's your 2 mandatories. I know what's going to happen. People, listen to me when I tell you. Ryan Garcia is either going to end up, having a fight with Oscar De La Hoya and get the Tank fight, make that happen some kind of way. I don't see Oscar De La Hoya making that happen. Or he's going to go fight he's going to go fight Linares. So he's going to be booked up a little bit. I see Devin Haney having to fight Javier Fortuna, which is still a great, dangerous fight because Devin Haney, his last couple fights has been lacking power. And now, granted, the fight against Gamboa, he was fresh off of shoulder surgery, so he gets a pass on that. But at some point, Devin Haney, you got to show some power. So my thing is, if people aren't going to try to fight Devin Haney before he had power, if he starts knocking people out with power, they're really not going to fight him. So with that being said, what's the name? Lopez, he's going to move up to 140. By the time all these fights happen, they're going to have undisputed at 140, and then the belts are going to be dispersed. Then that's when everybody's going to move up, and Ryan's going to stay at 135. Teofimo Lopez is going to relinquish all his belts, and then that's when he's going to end up getting a belt and being the A side. I'm telling you, that's what's going to happen, people. I see it all the time. I'm telling you, everybody's building a star, and not only building it, but they're protecting their star. And this is what's killing boxing right now. We're not getting the big fights we want. These guys claim to be the best. Everybody wants to be the A side. Nobody wants to do a 50-50 fight. Everybody wants to be the A side fight, lower level competition, protect their investment, and that's it. So with that being said, Ryan Garcia, congratulations. You earned every bit of this victory. I cannot hate. I will not hate on this young man. This man did his thing. He got up off the canvas and handled his business. I enjoyed the fight. This was not a typical Ryan Garcia fight. Honestly, I don't even know if I think, the other fights that he had in the past were real, but nonetheless, they were kind of like set up for him to win. You know what I'm saying? We're building a star here. But this fight, he had to earn that. But I saw as soon as Luke let him up off the canvas and really didn't attack him to try to get him out of there when he was hurt like he was supposed to, I knew he was going to let him back in the fight. Then Luke got hurt. Then Luke almost got stopped. Then he got saved by the bell at the end of the round. Then he came back having to get himself together. Then Ryan ended it. I knew this shit was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen straight up. But guess what? I just looked at it from, okay, if Luke Campbell would have stopped Ryan Garcia, you would have stopped the hype train, this, that, the third. Okay, cool. But then I'm pretty sure they would have had a rematch, and then they would have had a nice little rivalry. Okay, would have built up Ryan Garcia regardless. Luke Campbell's stock is still high, even though now he has 4 losses. I don't care. Great, he's a good fighter. But we see how when Ryan Garcia wins, you see how DAZN's going to protect their investment. Golden Boy is going to protect their investment. Hold on, what the hell was that? Yeah, Ryan Garcia and Golden Boy, and not Ryan Garcia, but Golden Boy and DAZN are going to protect their investment. They realize they have a star. So them putting Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia together is not going to happen. They're giving him a belt for the casual fan to look and be like, oh, he's a champ. He's got a belt. He doesn't have a belt. That's something else that we need to stop in boxing, bro. We got to stop giving these people these belts that aren't the champion. Your interim champion, your what is it? Your WBA regular champion, your all these other crap. You should not have the same size belt as the regular champion. You should get a ribbon at that point. Honestly, be real. It should be like, I'm the champion. We shouldn't get this confused for the average, average casual fan. But as far as this victory for Ryan Garcia, you should be riding high. Canelo came out to support you. You know what I'm saying? Of course, it's Golden Boy, so Oscar De La Hoya is going to be there. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, Golden Boy fight. So we got Oscar De La Hoya was there. Now I wanted to see Oscar De La Hoya and Canelo's interaction because they're not really on speaking terms like that because over some money and stuff like that. I'm not getting into that, but it's just Bernard Hopkins was there. It was just great, man. It was a good fight atmosphere. It was a real drama, real talk. Salute to Ryan Garcia. He handled his business, man. I can't hate. I can't front. He earned that victory. He's got skills. He has a lot of things to work on, but I mean, I don't want to hear no A. I'm the A side against Tank. That's real. You're the A side against Devin Haney, but then Devin Haney's gonna be like, "Well, I got the belt." But I think Devin Haney will be so desperate for an opponent. He'd be like, "You know what? Come on, this will be the biggest fight I've ever had in my career. I have to just swallow my pride and just take what I can get." Because I don't even think Devin Haney's got to. If Ryan doesn't take that fight, he's gonna have to fight Javier Fortuna. Real talk. But as far as Ryan Garcia, I shall say it again. I guarantee you, Golden Boy is going to have him fight Linares. There was already rumors of that fight. I think Linares had got COVID, and that's another reason why I did not pick Luke Campbell in this fight. One, because he's Luke Campbell. He's got the attitude, in my mind, of a not a loser, but a guy that just doesn't seem very confident. Now he's got skills, two-time Olympian, for the UK, gold medalist, cool. But the fight against Lomachenko was a good fight, but I think the only thing that kept him in it was his length. Lomachenko just went to another level, got super close, started using angles on him. He just couldn't keep up with his volume punching. Ryan Garcia, they both had damn near the same length, same size, damn near. I think just Luke Campbell, he was coming off of the COVID, and whenever you get COVID, what I'm saying, from what they say, it affects your lungs in some kind of way. He said he had a mild case of it. And, he was in training camp, then he got COVID, and they had to push the fight back. So that's another reason why I knew he wasn't going to be able to keep up as far as his conditioning and stuff. Like, you training, and then you have to stop, sit down for 2 weeks, stay away from everybody, quarantine, and then get back to training again. And you don't even know the lasting effects of COVID. Yeah, man. That's another reason why I was picking Ryan. I was really trying to bet on the fight. I ain't gonna lie, straight up. I was trying to bet, but the site wasn't letting me bet. I think I waited too long, but nonetheless, man, Ryan Garcia got it done. Y'all hit the like button, comment below, share. Let me know how you guys feel about the fight, man. If you enjoyed it, let me know. If you didn't enjoy it, let me know. Who you guys want to see Ryan Garcia fight next. He said he wants Tank. He said, Devin Haney's on his hit list, but that dismissive type of attitude is something I don't like. Anyway, it's your host, F Merritt, Pound for Pound Boxing Channel. Click the like button right now. Support who supports you. Comment below, share, do all of that. And like that, I'm gone.